はい、とにかく英語が話せるようになるためには話してばかりいたんではダメで、いい英語をなるべく塊のまま文脈をよく理解して、体の中に溶け込ませていくということが大切だということはよく言われているわけですよね。ここでもそれをやっていきます。例えばこの、作品の場合は、まず誰が喋っているのかということが分からなければ困る。で、個人商店の親父さんです。ですからまず自分が個人商店の親父さんにならなくてはいけないが、語り相手がいるわけですよね。これは島耕作。島耕作に向かって、あと時と場所、ね、それも大切。分かる範囲でいいけれども、この場合は後で昼飯を注文するっていうんですから、昼前ということになりますね。自分の店で、昼前に自分の店、自分の家で、目的がある、コミュニケーションに目的があるから、それはやっぱり理解しておかないと。個人商店のいいところを、弁明しているという感じですね。分からせようとしている、いわゆる説得なのかもしれません。で、最後に話の展開というものに注意して練習をするという、それだけのことです。話の組み立てを意識して自分がどの部分を発話しているのかということを心に思っているというだけのことです。まず頭の分、いきなりからですね、個人商店の先行きは心配ないというふうに結論をぶちまけている。で、親父さんの立場に立ってそのことを強く思って確認しながら声に出してみましょう。Now what worries? No problem. Now what worries? No problem. で、なんで No problem なのか、その結論のフォローをするつもりで、どういうふうなフォローの仕方をしているかというと、大型店の特徴と個人商店の特徴と並べて比較しながら、語っていると。まず大型店の特徴について一応触れてます。Well, those big outfits might be cheaper compared with mom and pop operations like ours. They got the whole works, I admit, but... Well, those big outfits might be cheaper compared with mom and pop operations like ours. They got the whole works, I admit, but... But なんだで、個人商店のこういういいところがある。We got something they haven't.We've got something they haven't. You know what that is? It's hard. We take the time to talk with the customers. これが個人商店のいいところ。We've got something they haven't. You know what that is? It's hard. We take the time to talk with the customers. で、今度は大型店の話にまた移って、ちょっとやっつけてるわけですね。Hell, in their business, there is no such thing as communication whatsoever.They have know-nothing salesclerks who stand about staring at customers. Even if customers need help, do you think they care? Hell, in their business, there is no such thing as communication whatsoever. They have know-nothing salesclerks who stand about staring at customers. Even if customers need help, do you think they care? さあ、で次に結論の言い換え、のようなことが来てますね。Now let me ask you this. This country is getting richer. But don't you think we need all the more heart-to-heart communication? But then, now let me ask you this. This country is getting richer. But don't you think we need all the more heart-to-heart communication? で、ちょっと独り言のようにこぼすんですね。この世の中、知ってる人にこんにちはも言えなくなってしまったら、おしめえよって感じで。What is the world coming to when we can't even say hello to people we meet on the street? まあ、独り言ですね、ほとんど。What is the world coming to when we can't even say hello to people we meet on the street? そこから次に、腹が減ってきたって。ちょうど我々もうどんを注文するところだと。で、島耕作に誘いかけているところだと。このうどんを勧めるというところもですね、コミュニケーション的に分析すると、食欲とか家族組織への帰属欲求に 訴えかけるなんて難しいことを、言いますが、そういうことによってですね、この語り手の説得目的に貢献しているということになってしまうのかもしれませんね。そのことはあまり難しく考えなくてもいい。要はその全体の中でその部分を言う目的、この目的を本人が意識しているかどうかは別だけれども、そこは皆さんの各自のその解釈によるわけです。いいですか？ Say we are getting some noodles. Wanna join us? Say we are getting some noodles. Wanna join us? Oh, come on, don't be a stranger, Mr. Shima. They've got great tempura noodles at hangettsuan in front of the station. Say we are getting some noodles. Wanna join us? Come on, don't be a stranger, Mr. Shima. They got great tempura noodles at hangettsuan in front of the station. 意味をよく考え、しかもその言ってる箇所が全体の中でどういう機能を果たしているのか、結論を言っているのか、あるいはその結論のフォローをしているのか、あるいはもう一度結論を言い直しているのかというふうな、大体の機能というものを意識しながら言うと、意味を考え機能を意識して、で自分は誰か、相手は誰か、どういうところで喋ってるのかということを全部自分の体の中に、取り込んで、文章を練習するということによって、スッと体の中に入っていきますね。そして何度も練習したら、最後に通しで言ってみましょう。Now what worries? No problem. Well, those big outfits might be cheaper compared with mom and pop operations like ours. They got the whole works, I admit. But we've got something they haven't. You know what that is? It's heart. We take the time to talk with our customers. Hell, in their business, there is no such thing as communication whatsoever. They have nothing sales clerks who stand about staring at customers. Even if customers need help, do you think they care? Now let me ask you this. This country is getting richer. But don't you think we need all the more heart-to-heart communication? What is the world coming to when we can't even say hello to people we meet on the street? Say, we're getting some noodles. Wanna join us? Oh, come on, don't be a stranger, Mr. Shima. They got great tempura noodles at hangettsuan in front of the station. CD を参考に何回も練習してください。そして体の中にできるだけたくさんの英文を取り込むこと。そうしたら次のいろいろ変形練習、モード転換練習に移っていきたければ移ってもよし、各自のペースに合わせてやってもらいたいと思います。Alright, so from now on, it's up to you. The more practice, the better, certainly. Alright. 会話などに出てくるわけなんだけれども、より確固たるものにするために少し場面を変えてみると。語り手を他の人に変えてみるとか、相手を変えてみるとか、時と場所を変えてみる、目的を変えてみる、内容を変えてみる、仕草を変えてみるとか、いろんな遊びができるわけです。これが変身劇、僕が名付けてるんだけれども、トランスフォーメーションですね、一種の、あるいはモード転換練習などに発展していくと、より確かなものになると思う。で、相手がいれば相手を使う、相手がいなければ自分一人で練習してもいいわけです。ネイティブスピーカーを使っても仲間を使っても、あるいは自分一人で練習してもいいってわけですね。まず僕が、そうですね、自分のビジネスをやってる、スモールビジネスを妻とやってると。で、心配してるって。Here is my sister who is very much concerned about me. Hi. So, now you look worried. What is it that you're worried about?
I'm worried about your business.
My business? Ah, nah, what worries? No problem. Yeah. Well, those big operations, those big outfits might be cheaper, you know, compared with mom and pop operations like ours. Well, they got whole works, go to Daiye or Jasco. Have you been to Jasco?
Often.
Yeah, they got everything, I do admit. But we've got something they haven't. You know what that is? It's heart. Heart. We take the time to talk with the customers. Hell, in their business, there is no such thing as communication whatsoever. They have know-nothing sales clerks who stand about just staring at customers. Even if customers need help, do you think they care?
No, no.
No. Now, let me ask you, this country is getting richer. But don't you think we need all the more heart-heart communication? Say, we're getting some noodles. Want to join us? They got terrific tempura at Togo Shokudo near the Nanzan Junior College. Now, don't be a stranger. Oh, you're not a stranger. Yeah, you're my sister. Long time no see. But anyway, あんまりうまくいかない場合は何度も練習できるわけですよね。もう一回やってみましょうか。This time you react more, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Still your sister.
Still your sister.
Okay.
Still you remain sister.
Okay.
Now you're 心配してるの What is it that you're worried about? You look worried.
Oh, I look worried because I'm worried about you and your business.
Nah, don't worry. No problem.
But you're such a small store.
Well, I know it, but those big outfits like Daiye or Jasco, they're cheaper compared with small businesses, small operations like ours, you know. But they got whole works, and what they have. Well,
mostly they're cheaper.
Mostly cheaper, I do admit, and plus you can do the shopping.
You can do everything at one stop.
At one store, you don't have to go to any other place. Right? That I admit. But we've got something they haven't.
And what's that?
It's heart. Heart. H-E-A-R-T. Heart. We take the time to talk to the customers.
But do the customers know that that's what they want? Maybe they think they only want cheap goods.
Yeah, well, they're customers and customers, but well, you're right. But anyway, don't worry about it. I mean, it's just we've been doing this for 10 years, you know.
Oh, I know, but that doesn't mean it can last forever.
Yeah, well, that's true of any store, and even if you work for such big businesses, it's like Daiye, you know.
But how can you let people know you have heart? How can you bring them in to enjoy that?
Well, it takes time. It always takes time. It always takes time. But like Mr. Yamada, who lives in the neighborhood, you know her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's been a regular customer all along for God knows how many years, for 10 years, no? And it has taken us a long time, but we get along well, and we have many such customers. Anyway, what I'm saying is that, see, this country is getting richer. Well, that's all the more reason we need more heart communication. Just like you and I are talking like this, you know, you live in outside of Nagoya, but you can come in occasionally to talk with me, right? This is the kind of communication we need, even between Miseto and customers. You still look worried. Don't worry. No, you can't help it. It's okay, no problem. Anyway, what is the word coming to when we can't even say hello to people we meet on the street, you know?
Well, that's what Jasco and Daiye are all about.
That's
Very
right.
impersonal.
They have know-nothing sales clerk who just stand around chatting with each other, right?
With each other, usually, yeah.
Sounds familiar, right?
Yeah. Usually.
That'll never happen at our stores. Never. So, aren't you getting hungry?
A little bit,
No, I just, say, we are getting some noodles.
Okay.
Want to join us?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. 例の天ぷらそば頼んでてくれない Okay, yeah, so just stay, all right?
Okay. But remember, I don't like peanut.
You're not piman.
No.
There is no piman in it. Tempura. というわけでいろいろこう混ぜ返されちゃったもんだから慌てちゃったけれども、これもコミュニケーションだけど大半は覚えてやるから大丈夫なわけですよね。各自のペースでやればいい。今度はしかし同じ内容ばっかりじゃしょうがないっていう、それは当然です。基本的に同じ内容だったわけですよね。今度は内容を変えてみる。いや、時と場所を変える以外に内容を変えるってこともできるっていうわけですね。例えば Let's say that you're my daughter, and you are debating whether you should go to a big university like Tokyo University or Kyoto University, or to a small school like Nanzen Junior College.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. And me, your father, is very much says, don't you worry about it. I mean, I recommend a small school like Nanzen Junior College because it's got lots of things that big universities don't have. You know? ちょっとやってみましょうかね。そんなことできるかどうかわからないけれども。What are you worried about?
Well, I have to make my decision soon
Decisions
about where to go
about
to
marriage.
school.
You're too young to
No,
start considering getting
No,
married.
I'm not getting married. I need to decide about school.
School.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been taking
Yeah.
I've been taking all the tests to go to different schools, and I've been accepted, but I don't know what to do, where I should go.
You prefer big school, I bet, to a small school, right?
Well, I applied to both.
Well,
big school has so many students.
Let me tell you, Keiko. Those big universities, those mammoth universities, might be more, how should I put it, colorful or more exciting compared with small schools like Nanzen Junior College, for example. You know, they have more clubs, more what?
Different things I can study.
More professors, more everything. You know. But small schools, what? Small schools like Nanzen Junior College have got lots of things that big universities don't have.
Like what?
Just well, like what? Think. Like, well, family spirit, family spirit. That's what unites teachers and students together. You know? And so, family spirit and what else?
So you mean like a good feeling between teachers?
Between teachers and students. So you go to Nanzen Junior College, you see what I mean.
So I guess you get to spend more time with your teachers?
That's with the teachers, right. Hell, in big schools like, I won't mention any specific names, there's no such thing as communication whatsoever. Even if the students goes over to ask a question of the professor, the professor can't recognize the teacher. I mean, the student, right? Yeah. That's not what you want, is it?
How many students, how many teachers can I meet at a small school?
Well, I can only say about this school I'm teaching at. Well, students can meet about 20 or 30 students, 20 or 30 teachers.
How about the other students? Are they the same?
They are basically the same. Well, if they're taking, you know, if they're doing part-time jobs all the time, they can't meet their teachers. But if you are seriously considering studying, well, then you can meet all the teachers, really. I mean, you know, teachers are very always.
How about meeting other students? Like, if I go to a big school, I can join many different clubs. If I go to a big school, maybe I can choose from many different clubs. How about?
Well, they may be. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said that the big schools might be more exciting in terms of the number of events and everything. All right, but see, the most important things big schools don't have, but small schools do have is, like I said before, heart-to-heart communication,
so
family spirit, you know. And another good thing about a small school is that well, for example, in an English department like Nanzen Junior College, for example, you can concentrate on skill training. without falling victim to academism.
Oh,
I mean, it's big schools. You know how it is. Big schools, and teachers stay cooped up in their own offices, you know, working on their book and
so
whatever. You know,
they're more interested in research.
They're more interested in research than in education.
And
You
a
work
small
at
school
small
you can
schools.
talk to.
So what I'm saying is that you should go to a small school.
But Nanzan has no boys.
Aren't there any such things as co-educational junior colleges, I wonder?
I've never heard of one in Japan.
Uh-huh. What about in the States?
Junior colleges are different in the States, I heard.
Junior college is supposed to be inferior to, I mean, they're considered to be very, very inferior to big universities in the States, right?
Mostly they're a stepping stone. You can go from a junior college to university.
You're not by any chance considering going to America, huh? Living alone?
I'd like to study abroad.
ダメかんそれはあかん絶対あかんっていうふうになるのかあんまりうまくいかなかったけど、まあ、そんなふうにできるわけですよね。あとは例えばね、そうですね、it's a school, you know, and I'm encouraging you, because you're a very, very competent student, I'm encouraging you to go abroad to study, but you'd rather stay here in Nagoya with your parents, okay? Because life here is very, very cozy, comfortable, and というふうでもうすでにちょっと中の表現を使い始めてますが、ちょっとやってみましょうかね。Now don't worry, no problems, you know. Well, life at home may be more cozy, comfortable, and easy. You get spoon-fed by your mother. No language problems, no food problem, no payment problem, no nothing. Yes.
But if I go away, then my parents will be very lonely.
No.
I'm their only child.
Well, your parents will understand. It may take some time. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. If I were you, I was the same way myself about 20 years ago.
But my father thinks America is a very dangerous place to live.
America is not what it used to be anymore. New York is not what it used to be anymore. It's a safe, very, very safe place. You know.
But everything
Plus,
I see in the movies.
Yeah. Oh, well, movies are movies. They're just fictions.
Are you in the scene?
Life abroad. Life abroad offers lots of things that life at home doesn't offer. Right? It offers more challenges.
But I want to work in Nagoya, and I can get many challenges from work, I think.
Well, Nagoya, I hate to have to say this, but they say that Nagoya is a culture barren town, and it's a huge hick city, and all kinds of bad names.
But it's my home.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah. Well, anyway, you're still young, and you should go now or never, I would say, because time passes so quickly, you see.
But right now I don't have much money, so I thought maybe if I work for a couple years, then maybe I can talk to my father